Hello, welcome to another Flourishes Copic tutorial. Today I thought it'd be fun to colour these Cattleya Orchids, which are from Flourishes Orchids stamp set. I love orchids, I think they're beautiful and elegant, and I really like colouring them with the Black Cherry collection, which I'm going to do for you today. I'm starting with RV91 and just colouring in, being careful around all these little fluted areas. This is a really soft, delicate shade. I really like it for orchids. Although they do come in a huge range of colours, so have fun trying different combinations with this. Next, take your RV93 and just bring in a little bit of colour where the folds would be on these little fluted areas. And I like to flick in a little bit around the edge, but I'm not coming in very far. I want to keep that centre part of the petal quite pale. Remember, if you do go outside the line, it's fairly easy to fix with your colourless blender. One of the best things about the colourless blender. And also just a little bit around the throat area there. To darken it up just a fraction, I'm bringing in RV95. See, I'm not adding a lot, just a little bit for a bit of definition. And once again around that throat area. And get your RV91 again and just gently flick out. Don't go too far. Once again, I want to keep that petal area quite light in the middle. See, as easy as that. Next I'm going to colour the throat area of the petal, and for this, because we're changing from two colour families, I'm going to use the Daffodil collection for some yellow as well as the Black Cherry collection, so I'm going to feather that. I am starting with RV91. I find feathering is easier when you use paler colours, especially if you're not real comfortable with it. It's even better if both colours end in the same number. In this case it will be RV91 and Y11. They both end in a 1. Once again, just being careful around all those little fluted areas. Just flicking in. So now I'm using Y11, which is part of the Daffodil collection, and I'm flicking back into that RV91 area. Generally this part of the flower is quite dark, so I'm going to make that a little bit darker with RV93. Again. And I think I'll make it a little bit darker with RV95. Just working your way around. going to blend that out a little bit with RV93. Each time you go over a colour it does tend to get a bit darker, which is good in this case because I do want it to be darker around the edges there. And then go back and feather in your yellow again, which is Y11. Until you're happy with the result that you've got. I will make it a little bit darker just in the throat there with Y15. So now I'm going to colour the leaves. I'm starting with G40, which is part of the pistachio collection. I'm just going to work around the leaf here. I like a nice light base, it makes the contrast even stronger. Bring in the mid-tone, which is G82, part of the New Fields collection. The Flourishes stamps do often give you really good clues as to where the shading should be. It makes it very easy to colour. And then deepen those shadows with G85. Always blend with your next lightest colour. In this case I'm bringing out the G82 again. And then finishing with G40. Now you could deepen those shadows even more with G94, but I thought I would use the Cool Neutrals collection to just desaturate that shadow area a little bit. I'm using a little C3. But you can also use a little C5 just to make it a little darker. And there you have it. Finish colouring your flower until you're left with something like that. Thanks for watching.